three of these figures have the giant left hand. Hey, what's up, you guys? Sean Prime here doing another Marvel Legends toy review on the Marvel Legends Jean Grey with the Jim Lee style design from the Raccoon wave. This review is brought to you by MarvelousNews.com. Check them out for all the latest and all Marvel-related news. And if you not want to deal with the BS of retail trying to find these guys, I suggest you hit a big bad toy store.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I just love the way Terry Dodson draws his women. Very, very nice. She needs bigger boobs, but still pretty cool. There's a figure, Raccoon piece, Raccoon tail, bottom of the box. The rest of the wave, back of the packaging. Very cool artwork over here. I really like it. Wow, she has the Phoenix popping out of her and everything. And it says right here, unchecked, the Phoenix Force inside the world's most powerful mutant threatens to destroy us all. I am thrilled that they had finally made this figure. I really feel like Hasbro has been listening to us, even though they're the kind of company that doesn't really talk back. But, you know, hey, we finally got ourselves a Jim Lee Jean Grey, and they do listen, so that is very cool. Not only is it the Jim Lee Jean Grey figure that we're getting here, but it is upgraded. We got the ankle pivots right over here. So I'm going to do some comparisons later on to some of the other figures that this mold is based off of. I want to take a close look at the figure first. This isn't a bad head sculpt. She looks okay. My brother said she looks like Cher, which I don't really understand. And her hair doesn't really have any paint detailing. Her hair is very, very long, which is cool. This is nicely sculpted, I think. I do like the sculpt on it, but I don't see any paint shading here. I guess the shadows maybe look like it's paint shading, but I really don't think it has any. You got this marbleized kind of look with the blue where, you know, they got the flakes that mix in there with the plastic to make that, which is okay. You know, I've never really complained about that look. A little bit of a messy slop right there, but not a big deal. I like her green eyes and her lipstick. And her shoulder pads are a little bit flexible, so that's pretty cool. You could bend them a little bit. And here's her fake boobs, which really do look like fake boobs in my opinion. There's no paint detail or anything on the yellow sections of the figure. These right here, you can rotate them around. Has this wrist guard over here that is flexible, so if you want it like that, you could do that, but I prefer to move it to the side and then bend the hand. Her hand looks large. That's a pretty large looking hand. They painted her fingernails, which is cool, but still her hand does look large to me. Her belt can move up and down over here, but it's supposed to be right here. From what I remember right, it's supposed to be more like at her belly button, but it just kind of sinks down closer to her waist. So, you know, that 90s look, it went around her stomach instead of her waist, but oh well. And we have the gold pouches on the sides of her legs, which look pretty good. And then no paint detailing, and there's her feet right there. Feet. And a quick look at the back of the figure. Very skinny mold. I prefer the Moonstone mold, to be honest with you. When you look at it from farther away, though, the hand looks big, right? Doesn't this right hand look big? I feel like we didn't need a fist on the left hand over here. I don't know why she has a fist. I would have preferred two open palms. This is more of like a repulsor blast kind of thing. I would have preferred something that had a little bit more of, I don't know, something like a mind melding, you know, mind control or telepathy kind of thing. You know, she's a telepath and a telekinetic. The articulation of the figure is not fantastic, but it's not bad. Her head does not look up at all. I mean, maybe just a little bit right there, and it's on this ball peg thingy over here, which is kind of nice that you get to remove that and do some head swaps if you wish to. Her head can look down a little bit, and it moves side to side, so that's pretty good. She has shoulders that move outward. They move forward. And yeah, these do hinder their articulation just a little bit, but it's not terrible. No bicep swivel. Her elbows move side to side like so, and they bend at about 90 degrees. A little bit less than 90 degrees. That's good. Her wrists move side to side, and they move down and up. She has a diaphragm joint that can not really move forward too much and not really move back that much, so that kind of sucks. She has these hip joints over here that are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. They are not pervert proof, so you can get her spread eagle all the way around there for Mr. Summers to jump in, and or Logan, I guess. But you know, it gets tricky. You have to rotate things around, but it's not a big deal. She has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Her ankles move down, they move up, and yes, they added an ankle pivot. Oh, I'm so happy about that. She has peg holes at the bottom of her feet too. And here she is compared to the Toy Biz Phoenix figure, which, you know what, I gotta say, I think I still like the Toy Biz Phoenix figure more so than this Jim Lee Jean Grey figure right here. I don't know. The articulation looks kind of clunky on the Toy Biz one. People have said that, but I still think it's a superior figure. Here she is standing side by side with my favorite X-Woman, and you can see just a year ago they did not have the ankle pivots on this mold over here, which is basically the same mold except for, you know, the added shoulder pads and a different head sculpt, and different hands, of course, too. Would love to see every single female Marvel character in this body mold. So just to show what I'm talking about over here, I don't know. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Just seeing the Jean Grey head on this body mold over here, I think it would have looked cooler. I would have liked this more. I don't know, imagine her hovering. I mean, minus the fists. Of course, I wouldn't want Jean Grey with 2 fists like that. But I think she would have looked better like so. God, I just love the look of this figure. Charlita 1's actually the one that made me realize why I love this figure mold so much, and it's because she said, hey, she has the same exact thighs as I do. And I was like, oh, that's right. Look at those sexy Charlita 1 thighs. So Jean stands just barely over 6 inches tall. And here she is next to the big time letdown Spider-Man, so she is a little shorter than the average Marvel legend. But she is not shorter than Toy Biz's Jim Lee's Cyclops, so that is kind of a bummer right there. Overall, I'm very happy with this wave. I'm very happy that they gave us this figure over here. Thank you so much, Hasbro. Finally, you know, very, very cool move. I like this figure a lot, even though I wish it had the Moonstone mold, but still, they gave us the ankle pivot. So really, I don't have any major complaints with the figure. It's just the giant hand, really. And that's been a consistent thing that we've been getting from Hasbro, are these giant hands, man. What the hell? It's so weird. But anyway, that's my review, guys. I hope you dig it, and I will catch you later. Peace. God damn it, will you shut up? Hey!